it's the crack of dawn. But on my screen, you're really turning it on. Glowing like a diamond in the early light. Yeah, you're doing everything to make the future look bright. Painting a picture with your green candlesticks. But honey, I'm wise to all your little tricks. You look so perfect, you look so clean. The prettiest illusion I have ever seen. You pull a crypto rabbit from a worn out hat. You say your losses weren't that bad. Imagine that. It's just a sweet little fiction for the opening bell. A story that I know all too well. You're just a pre-market mirage, baby. Looking so real, but you're just crazy. And when the sun gets high and the truth comes through, I'll be making my money by shorting you. Oh, you beautiful pre-market mirage, I see right through. See 'em running in the desert, dying of thirst. They're all believing that they got there first, chasing after water that was never there. Just a trick of the light and the hot morning air. But my eyes are clear, baby, I'm hydrated and cool. 'Cause I made a promise I would not be the fool. No, not me, baby. You pull a phase 1 trial from up your sleeve, giving all the hopefuls a reason to believe. It's just the same old story for the opening bell. And I'm the only one who knows it's going straight to, well, you're just a pre-market mirage, baby. Looking so real, but you're just crazy. And when the sun gets high and the truth comes through, I'll be making my money by shorting you. Oh, you beautiful pre-market mirage, I see right through. This ain't my first rodeo, it ain't my first show. I know the shimmer, I know that special glow. Behind the curtain there ain't nothing there, just empty pockets and a silent prayer. And I ain't praying, baby, I'm getting paid. Oh, look at you go. Oh, you're just a pre-market mirage, baby. Looking so real, but you're just crazy. And when the sun gets high and the truth comes through, I'll be making my money by shorting you. Oh, you beautiful pre-market mirage, I see right through. Fading away now, like you always do. So pretty, yeah. You're fading in the sun, baby, but so fake. See you when the market opens.
I see you shining, baby, on the screen. Another rocket launch, a manufactured scene. The chatter's buzzing loud, the retail's buying in. They think they found the gold, where do I even begin? Volume's climbing high, charts are looking green. But I got a different vision, a different kind of scene. My fingers on the trigger, my convictions wearing thin. 'Cause everybody's got to end. They're talking moon and stars, a stratospheric flight. But I'm here in the shadows, waiting for the fading light. They built it up so high on hopes and empty claims. Just a house of cards playing dangerous games. Oh, I'm waiting for the hold down, baby. Hear that siren blow when the bids all disappear and the panic starts to grow. That glorious hold down, watch it drop and fall from the precarious peak. Oh, that glorious halt down is the moment that I seek. Saw this play 100 times, it's nothing new to me. Flashing news and promises for all the world to see. No fundamental reason, just pure and empty hype. While the insiders are prepping for the final perfect strike. Call me cynical, baby, that's just fine with me. But I see the truth behind what they want you to see. You play the hype machine, you sold them all a lie. Now it's time to watch your little paper kingdom die. From that precarious peak, oh, that glorious halt down is the moment that I seek. Yeah, waiting for it. Halt down. Oh, here it comes, baby. Watch it all fall down.
You know the steps. Ha, let's get it. 6 a.m. the coffee's hot and brewing. Scanner's light is cutting through the ruin. Found the one, that diamond in the rough. What's on the crypto treasury? Ain't that funny stuff? They're buying in, they think they struck some gold. About to watch the greatest story ever sold. The volume's pumping so loud and clear, but I hear a different rhythm in my ear. And oh, I see it climbing, what a scene. 1,000 buyers glued up to the screen. But I ain't sweating, nah, I'm cool and calm. Cause the DJ's about to play my favorite song. They do the chase, I do the fade away funk. Oh yeah, betting on that garbage, that beautiful junk. Let 'em run it up, up, up to the sun. I'll be waiting at the top just to have my fun. Dancing on the way back down till the day is done. The fadeaway funk. The FOMO's kick and see them lose their heads. Believe in every single word that's said. Our earnings call a wild success. It just means the company's a slightly smaller mess. I find my entry clean and so precise. Don't have to think it over, don't have to check it twice. Cause I've seen this movie, baby, and I know the end. Here comes the final scene, my friend. Oh, I see it topping out, what a view. The panic setting in for the whole darn crew. But I ain't selling, baby, I'm just getting warm. Cause this is just the quiet before the storm. They do the chase, I do the fade away funk. Oh yeah, betting on that garbage, that beautiful junk. Let 'em run it up, up, up to the sun. I'll be waiting at the top just to have my fun. Dancing on the way back down till the day is done. Some people call it gambling, say it's just a guess. But this ain't random, baby, this is chess. It's a rhythm, it's a beat that I can feel. The pump is the illusion, but the fade is real. They do the chase, I do the fade away funk. Come on, betting on that garbage, that beautiful junk. Let 'em run it up, up, up to the sun. I'll be waiting at the top just to have my fun. Dancing on the way back down till the day is done. Oh, the fade away.
Green team, good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We had a great Friday night live stream. Thank you, Perfect Fall, for doing that. I know a bunch of you go back and watch that when you get time. It was good. I love doing that. It gets us thinking about, how we're trading, the things we're doing well, not doing well at. I liked as far as scaling goes, leftovers. There was a lot of valuable information there. Traders, Fades is out of town yet again today. Fades, what are you doing? Where are you at? He's at the beach, soaking up the sun. Fades. He's probably tuned in right now, trying to get some hot alerts. BKY, CLIK. There's a few. There were a few like 4 a.m. poppers too that just dumped it on off. So some of you may have taken advantage of that. But last Monday was the only day that I had red. The rest of the week was green. So going into today, of course, I'm going to be focused on making sure that this week is all green, including this Monday. Mondays are weird like that. Like Fridays, I love. Fades and I on Friday, we had just a very clean Friday. Things worked out well, and that's because a lot of the long volume was gone. We pretty much knew like everything that was up and hanging over and faded, like everything down on Friday. I mean, there was hardly any buyers there, so I love Fridays for that. Monday, a little bit more volatile, right? We got a lot of different, like everyone's trying to figure out the sentiment on the week. Traders are excited to trade. You got a little bit more increased volatility. So we can be a little bit more patient today and just figure out, let the trades come to us, as we say. So I wish, guys, CLIK is not on Trader Evolution. I just looked that one up. I kind of liked this one a little bit, but yeah, CLIK not there. It's still up quite a bit. It had a little actually a larger scale descending triangle crack, and then she's been going sideways. CLIK, I don't even see really the news there. But yeah, some plays like this. WLDS just came out with news, FYI. WLDS Wilds, 9 a.m. It's a wearable device company, WLDS. She was in play like back in September, I recall, WLDS. But they signed an exclusive distribution agreement in South Korea for its neural input wristbands. WLDS, she's a lower float ticker, as evidenced here by the price action. But yeah, you can tell, like back in September, it made a move up towards 11, and it's been on just a downhill slide since then. So they partnered. The 9 a.m. news just came out there. Of course, not up enough to really get involved there on a short. If anything, I'd be probably long in this thing around these levels with the previous close tight risk. But several, like, guys, the theme really here has been these like penny plays. Like the 50-cent tickers have been insane. These moves like CODX, AIRE, ASST this morning, SCNX last week, BKYI up this morning, and then some like MSAI towards the end of last week. All these like 50-cent tickers have been making significant moves. I don't know what like that's what's been going on. So my theory is shorts get very, very sized into these plays, which then create these kind of plays that we're seeing. But yeah, these 50-cent tickers just keep on keeping on. And CODX is one of them. BKYI, another one. That's the theory. I think, the just shorts get very oversized on these and creates these kind of moves. ASST is one of them. So AST. AST. I do like this one. Their news was that this is like a Bitcoin treasury strategy company. You guys probably recall it was all throughout the summer. AST was hot. And it's surging based on somebody. So Mike Alfred on X said, I've taken an initial $1 million stake in Strive Asset Management Company. So he said it's one of the most promising BTC treasury companies globally, trading at an attractive level. ASST. So yeah, I mean, guys, two looks good there. 150's even been holding up on ASST really well. So I mean, I may stab at it against 150. SCNX was the bread and butter on Friday, and that thing, wow, towards the end of the day, this thing tried to climb back up and do a crazy red to green move. Got rejected. 120 is now the support level on SCNX. Mr. Perfect Fall in the building. Good morning. Good morning. How was the weekend? Yeah. So this morning, I mean, so the plays that are up, gapper wise, are going to be CODX, BKYI, which just hit the Magic 20s, and Click, which is not available on TTP, CLIK. And then there's a few AI related plays. DVLT was a hangover. This is AI. It's got a lot of lower wicks. 320's been holding up real well here. Paula in the building. Good morning, Paula. KITTO. I just saw that one on the scanners as well. Let's pull that one up. Yep, news. Good alert here, Paula. Oh, KITT waking up the market. All right, what news? Robotics company enters into an agreement to convert $3.7 million of debt into common equity. They secured a $250 million equity facility and launches a strategic initiative to enter deep sea rare earth mineral exploration. Oh my God, this thing is taken off. KITT. Okay, so they got the rare earth going on for them. The AI must be picking the frequency trading must be picking this thing up because there is so much in the headlines here. $250 million equity facility, strategic, rare earth. They got all the keywords in here. Mineral exploration, robotics. They got all the keywords going on. KITT. All right. Let's look left. Let's look left here. I got 899 is the 200-day moving average. It's Monday morning, guys. I'm not stepping in front of the Warriors here today. KITT 850 is a level of resistance on the past chart history. I got 899 as the 200-day moving average, and that's the liquidity zone. She may even get up there. She's at $4 right now. I'm going to take a look at the short interest now. KITT, keep that one on watch. One's getting the move right now. KITT. Not much else around this price range has been moving this morning so far. Short float 16%. Oh my God, this thing is just ripe. All right, I might have to take a long. All right, so the short float, yeah, right around the 20% area is where things start getting sketch. It's close to there, 16%. That's a decent chunk. 5.35 million in the float and 859,000 shares are short there. Yeah, KITT, monitor it. 16-ish% short float, and even look at that lower wick right there. So right now it is certainly in buy mode, and then pullbacks are getting shorts or begging for a pullback to get out of. That thing sold off 348, popped up. Yeah, that thing feels like $8 is going to income. I mean, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not longing it when it just jumped up 100% in the matter of a couple minutes, but not financial advice. FTC ain't coming after me. Don't do it. CODX selling off 69 cents, right on the money, right there. 60. If you don't know, now you know. 69 cents is a technical level. Not just the previous close, previous high, day, open, low. No. 69 cents. All right, CODX tapped 69. She's back down. BKYI now is, now that we have Kit moving, this BKYI might start trickling out. BKYI was the leading gapper otherwise. She just had her most volume. If you look at the volume chart, if I move myself out of the way here. No, that didn't work. Right, there we go. All the volume here, multiple minutes of 2 million plus shares going through BKYI up to the magic 20s. And then volume just all went over to Kit. So, yeah, we could see... BKYI, interesting. I don't want to be so eager to jump into anything this Monday morning. I hate starting the week off red. I hate forcing anything. Last week, like I said, my only red day was Monday. So Mondays, I need to let the trades come to me a little bit more. KITT, I will definitely have to hit that on the short up towards 8. You guys know that. That's the liquidity area is what it looks like. As far as riding it up there, I'm not 100% she's going to get up there. She just jumped 100%. She does have a lot of news right there and a decent short interest on it, which could keep this thing afloat. It's pulling back right now. Let's see if like 320-ish is going to hold up, KITT. Yeah, weekend was busy. Perfect fall. I appreciate you doing the Friday night live stream then. That was a good time. Good time. All right, 3. Yeah, coming. That's, 3. Is this thing just going to be done? I doubt it. She probably makes another move. This is exactly what the Warriors look for. This kind of a price range like this, because you get full leverage on tickers like this over $1. The other tickers, the Warriors don't get leverage on, right? If you're trading, and that's going to be very interesting with the broker wars coming up, like the margin requirements, like what tickers you get leverage on and what tickers you don't get leverage on. Because, yeah, once the PDT comes down to 5,000 or whatever that number is going to be, they're all going to be fighting for, the customers. And that's where there's going to be a big difference. There's going to be a big difference in the leverage you get in the margin requirements in the fine print. So that's something to monitor. But yeah, most brokers are not going to give you full leverage on a ticker under $1. But they will give you maybe 6 to 10 or whatever, 6 to 1 leverage on something like this. And that's why a lot of those rooms, they do these $3, $4, $5 tickers. They're very anxious to, most of the time you're watching the gurus trade this kind of ticker. 6 to 1 leverage doesn't sound too much after hearing all the crypto blow up stories with 100 to 1 leverage, does it? 100 to 1 leverage. I saw the little dip on that day when people, it was insane. It was insane. There were like suicides, guys. People were getting wrecked. And if you zoom down on the chart, it looked like a micro pullback, but people are so leveraged in that. Yeah, it's a different conversation. But ARE Big is one I'm watching. American Rebel as well. This looks real bearish to me. I was watching this 220 previous clothesline, so under that may keep fading, like even 230s, 40s resistance there. AREB, American Rebel. American Rebel. We were talking about that one a few times last week, but yeah, she's I think that under that 220 and staying heavy there is good. Guys, I think the meme tickers are worth still watching today. Friday we faded BYND still on down from 330, and it's down at $2 right now. It's down at $10, $2. She had a gorgeous BYND, gorgeous bear flag, even after that massive sell-off. And Friday realized that bear flag crackdown. Yeah, this Friday, it's Halloween. That's gonna be busy. My kids are counting down the sleeps for that, and they've been going around doing the trunk or treat. So a lot of the churches do the trunk or treat. Oh my God, we have so much candy. It's insane. Yeah, we probably have a year's worth of candy right now. And Friday's certainly not going to help. Phew. The kids are going to get diabetes at the ripe age of like 6. All right, KITT 320. Yeah, 320 is the area I figured may try to hold up. It's consolidating there right now. CLIK looking heavy, but we can't trade it. TTP. BKYI. You guys clearly see this. Like an inverse head and shoulders right here, right? Like 167. Little inverse head and shoulders up here. So meaning we would need to crack under this 190 line, it looks like. If KITT gets all the volume, I could see this happening. Yeah. Leverage typically either $3 or $5 level. Yeah. Yep. And perfect fall. That's based on brokers based that on the previous close. I'm almost sure of that. And so KITT may not even apply for some of these, brokers that would give you that leverage if it's closed at $1.76. Because I don't think it's based on current price. It's based on the close of yesterday. Yeah, BKY looks heavy. Man, that's tempting. That's tempting. I really don't want to trade pre-market. I don't want to like jump too quick, jump the gun on anything this morning. BKY though looking decent against 220. I think the risk there is pretty good. I mean, they may pop it up a little bit at the open. We'll see. That line though is that 190 line's something to be mindful of. Fades is off like tannin, dude. You guys hit him up in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, free in the description below. He's at the beach, man. He had some family getting married, and he's still partying. Surprising fades. Knowing how much of a degen you are, Fades. Are you watching? Get your booty back. He's probably at the beach, at a cabana, like trading while everybody else is digging in the sand and making sandcastles and whatnot. He's probably off trading at the beach. That's my guess. All right, KITT with the flush down. We'll see if 320 is going to hold. She's heavy right here. A little heavy right here. But again, 16% short interest on KITT. So let's be mindful of that. This is not one I don't think I'm going to trade this unless it gets up towards that $8, guys. And for those that are just now jumping in, you're like, what $8? That's the liquidity zone that looks the juiciest to me. If we look left of the chart, 8, it's like a massive ceiling. So, and then 8.99 the 200-day. So those are the levels I'd be looking at. I do think there's still going to be some volume trying to pump this out of the gate or something. There's probably going to be some gurus trying to jump in this at some point. WLDS, wow, that gave everything back. Okay, take that off the watch list. Yep, so right now leading gappers KITT, CODX, Click, BKYI, which BKYI probably my favorite of them because she's up from 77 cents up to $2. We just hit 220s. So monitoring that. Good morning, Joseph and Uzo Trades. How are we doing? You guys have a good weekend? Outside of that, guys, as far as hangovers go, got about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I like AST against 150. 150's holding up really well there. There's nothing I'm really in love with. So I'm probably going to half size whatever I'm trading until I really find something I like. SCNX still looks pretty heavy, even against the 157. I think D-Nut Krispy Kreme is not bad still. I mean, I think, look at this 420. 420 is just major resistance there. Yeah, I don't mind hitting that against 420 on a short. Mr. Fades in the building. How'd I know? I knew it, Fades. I knew you couldn't sit there at the beach twiddling your thumbs. I knew you couldn't do it. Fades in the building. Stay safe out there. Thank you for stepping in here, giving some words of advice. RECT, yeah. See, Fades, I feel like I'm over here trading blind without you. RECT, yep, good job. RECT, good work. Yeah, that one's nearly all the way back down to previous close. Fades, I knew you couldn't sit there at the beach without getting a trade in. We're like chain smokers. We're like chain smokers with the trading. We gotta be. You gotta get that puff in. Gotta get that trade in. Got that itch. All right, 3.5 minutes, guys. Paula, how about NEUP? That was Friday, right? NEUP. Yeah. It's not bad here. NEUP. So 624 was the open. No, that was the close. And right around the open. Okay. Yeah, NEUP is not bad, Paula. Yeah, 624. Thank you for bringing this up. This actually does look pretty good, pretty heavy against those levels. 650 even, 624.5. So it had like that gap to fill chart that a lot of traders like to trade. They're like, gap to fill, it has to fill it. When you guys know, whoever's been trading long enough, like if you literally gap down like 3 days ago, you're not filling it that quick. This takes 6+ months to fill the gaps. It takes a while. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Yeah, this is good. NEUP, I do like that. Yeah, that's got a lot of resistance overhead. I think 625 is pretty good there. NEUP, yeah, good alert. I'll throw that down. May take that trade. Let's see how that one's going to open up. Emmanuel, it was getting to that time. I was like 2 minutes left. Where's Emmanuel at? He's about to roll out of bed. There he is. Good morning, Emmanuel. Good to see you in here. Fades. Fades out there having dreams about trading while on vacation. Yeah. Hopefully these are not nightmares. But yeah, these degenerates. That's what we are. We can't trade in the real life, trade in the dreams, trade in the afterlife. Hopefully the afterlife has trading. Hopefully there's a stock market in heaven. It's probably just in hell, though, the stock market. Oh, having a little fun this Monday morning, guys. Last week, Monday was my only red day, so I am taking it. I'm not manifesting that. Made a mistake, perfect fall, and wrecked. You got wrecked on the wrecked. Almost here, got it all back. Okay. Yeah, I saw wrecked, and I was like, man, if I trade wrecked, I'm going to get wrecked. Got it all back, though. Pulled up the wrong... Oh, no. Oh, no. You pulled up the wrong chart. Oh, that's painful. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it can be confusing. Even if, like, for instance, using Thinkorswim and then that happens, and then trade the pull, and you got, like, one of them pulled up on Thinkorswim, and DVLT, I didn't mention this one. It's an AI little ticker too. It's hangover-ish, but this one's up from like 230 to 350 right now. It's just been on like such a strong climb. 320 is the area to be mindful of, DVLT. All right, guys, 20 seconds. I like NEUP, Paula. I am going to be monitoring that one as well out of the gates. And then, of course, KITT, Click. God dang it, Click is not on TTP, but that's been a good one. BKYI testing that line out. Traders, market is now open. All right, BKYI, very interesting here. I like it against 220s. BKYI. It's real tempting against the 220s. It's like heavy under that 190 line now, BKYI. But she is real slow. What's the float on this? 4 million? It's not trading like it. It feels like this thing should either snap or get a massive pop right here. But BKY, I mean, she looks good right there. I'm just monitoring. Click down in the 1030s. Ugh. All right, CODX popping up to 69 cents. 69 major resistance area. KITT, that one with all the news this morning. Mineral play. 320s holding up as some risk level now. Man, this one has 16% short interest, 250 million equity, launching a strategic initiative, deep sea rare earth. KITT had it all going for it, but now that robotic is sinking. NEUP looks good, Paula. It really does. I'm thinking about it. It's a decent spread. 17 cents. Little spready NEUP, but yeah, that thing is looking all right. BKYI popping up, testing $2. BKYI with a little pop. NEUP, I may seeing if I can get involved with NEUP. I'm going to take NEUP at 580. NEUP at 580 for a short. This feels like it's about to snap. It's a little spready, so I can't really size it, you know, because I'm like immediately up or down, you know. Low 570s already snapping right now. All right, I'm gonna set the stop there like 625, and otherwise just let her fade, and maybe even size into it if it starts, you know, the spread starts thinning out a little bit. But NEUP looking good. Good alert, Paula. It's looking good right there. All right, stop is set over 620s. Gonna let that one work. Again, spready, kind of difficult. KITT, that one, so just size appropriately, guys. KITT 320 is now a line to be mindful of. KITT 320. I just have a hard time seeing this one giving everything up. I mean, has a high short interest, has a lot, like the headline news is good and would draw in a lot of eyes. I mean, the thing that's going to keep this heavy is if there's a ton of longs underwater here that are in rough shape. CODX, that one's breaking up through pre-market highs right now. These little 50, 60 cent tickers, guys, this has been the theme. 50, 60 cent tickers. They've been just, the shorts get so oversized on these names that lately that they've just been making these moves. CODX, I mean, this thing's got some resistance right here. I mean, 72-ish cents. Let's take a look at the news on CODX. Signs definitive agreement with Arabian Eagle in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to establish Comira diagnostics and localized PCR platform across the Middle East. Where's my translator? All right, I saw Saudi Arabia, Middle East, definitive agreement. So CODX getting a little juicy right there. I mean, I may start sizing. I don't know. I don't think that I don't see this thing getting up towards $1. It could, Let me take a look. Let me take a look a little further back past our history. CODX, dude, $1.05 is a ceiling here. $1.05 is a large, large ceiling. She halted up. $1.05, tough ceiling there. CODX. A spike here, I'm going to start slow scaling it against that $1.05. I don't really want to hit it at 71. Like, let's get this thing up towards 80. Towards 80, and then I'll start piecing it. I'll start piecing it up. I'll like in 3 lots up towards like $1.05. CODX, that's my idea on that one. Right now, just in NEUP for a slow fade throughout the day. NEUP is working out great. Paula, that was excellent. Thank you. KITT heavy. Heavy. KITT, there's something there. There certainly is something there. CODX 75 holding up right now. I'd like it to make just another leg up. And that $1.05 would be a miracle. That's the liquidity zone on it. I think I start slow scaling it if this thing pushes up towards 80. Yeah, here we go even. CODX. Yeah. I'm going to hit it right here at 76 cents. And I'm going to slow scale this thing up towards $1.05. So that's going to... I mean, probably like $1.10 would be the risk guide for me. CODX. So this thing, I'm just going to kick back with it. Slow scale it up to $1.067. Again, that's probably a lot of traders' plans, by the way. Which, you know, the shorts just get over-convicted on these. Just make sure you predefine that stop. Somebody in chat not long ago said, before they enter the trade, they just hear my voice saying, predefine your entry and exit. Predefine your entry and exit. You gotta do it. You have to do it, guys. Otherwise, you're gambling. We're not gamblers in here. I may even size it soon. Yeah, it's looking heavy right now. Fades, miss you, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good time at the beach. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, CODX looking a bit heavy here. Heavy-ish. Man, I actually kind of wanted it to go higher so I could build a position here. Oh, well. I mean, I'm going to kick back here. If that's the top, I'm kicking back. Let this thing go down to 60 and under. All right, let's flip around, see what else is going on. BKYI, guys, now heavy under 190. All right, BKYI now went red, heavy against like the open price. I mean, that's right near that risk. It's trying to hold VWAP right now. It's kind of like too slow for me. I mean, this is liquid. A lot of shares are traded here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love the CODX chart. I mean, CODX 105 is like great. This is perfect. Can scale against that. Right on BKYI, VWAP's holding up. 190 is that inverse head and shoulders line. I mean, there's several areas here. I mean, you got the 190s on BKYI. You got the open, that inverse line, which I figured it would crack under. But VWAP's trying to hold on it. It's not bad. CODX popped right back up to 72.3. It's trying. She's trying. BKYI, I'm not sure there. I mean, I like the tightness here of it against the 190. It is fairly tight against that risk. I may do it. I may do it against like the 195s. Let me think. She's so liquid, BKYI. Like the level 2 is insane on this thing. It may just chop around here. I feel more convicted with CODX. I may size that one even just a little bit further, CODX. Let me see what she's doing. CODX. Yeah, I mean, I'm kicking back there, guys. The problem with me on these plays is, like, sometimes it looks good, and then I'm like, okay, let me get full size right here. And then, I get chopped around. I like being a third position size on this, giving it room to scale, because $1.05 really is where the risk out I want to give it. If I go full size here against high a day, like, it may just do a liquidity sweep and hit me out. This click play was amazing, dude. If this had been on TTP, god dang it, dude. Click, like 1050s down to 950. It's great. KITT just tried the 320s. This is why I mentioned, guys, a lot of the chat rooms are definitely looking at this. I knew this thing was going to not be like a smooth ride, if you will. This thing is going to bounce around a little bit. KITT, it would not surprise me, like out of nowhere, if this thing just chat room pumps. So just make sure you're careful there, whichever side you're on. That was a good pop to short into that VTYX Uzo. CODX, yeah, see there. If I would have sized it, I would have maybe got liquidated. This is more of a play to just kick back with. BKYI, heavy against 190s. All right. Overthinking it a little bit here. That was a good setup. Cracking the VWAP right now. It did give a pop entry right up towards that 192. It looks heavy. Looks heavy here. Under VWAP, BKYI. That DVLT hangover, it's been kind of going sideways, but trying to hold previous close right now, 340s. Kind of a hangover-ish play. Yeah, weird morning so far. Red to green, Uzo. You've gone red to green. Kit is trying to U-shape right here on this 320. Magic 20s is important level. KITT. Robotics play. A lot of news here. Decently high short interest as well. So, I mean, I could see it trying to get up over this 320 right now in this U-shape. And she's attempting to right now. She's slowly curling up there on this red to green move. I'm not trading this thing, guys. Yeah. I'll commentate on it, but I'm not going to trade it quite yet. CODX is the one I'm going to probably be scaling if that continues higher. Yep, KITT up in the 330s now. BKYI looking heavy still off of the 190s. BKYI, you know, I was fingers crossed was wanting that one to give us a, you know, a little bit higher of an entry. But she's heavy right now, BKYI. Yeah, we're not getting continuation on any of these. BKY cracking under the VWAP there, 177. Yeah, none of these plays are like you're saying, Uzo. It's like, you know, I'm looking for bigger picture moves on some of these and not getting them. And look at CODX, like again, just doing another liquidity sweep up toward. I mean, dude, I was wanting BKYI to get some of this volume so that CODX would maybe not turn into the freaking king of the day here. I mean, I'm still going to work that one against $1.05 at the moment. That's still the idea for me. BKYI just looks real heavy against the $1.80s. Kit rejecting, guys. Oh my God, Kit may halt down. Kit rejecting. It tried that. Yep, tried the red to green move right there. 320s up to 340s. That could be the entry now. Is she halting down? Yeah, I've wanted to be a little patient with this one. It just feels like they've accumulated so many longs here that it's just going to take some time. Like it might even be like a zombie hour kind of play. Mark my words, go back on the stream. Like if you accumulate so many longs early like this and you know they're all underwater, it just creates a little CODX popping up. Let me turn my attention over there. We're at 82 cents on CODX. And she's looking to head higher, CODX. So yeah, I'm going to hit it again in the 90s and then again at over $1 on CODX. But yeah, KITT. KITT now on a short side against 340s, fairly interesting. I mean, it had a failed red to green attempt. And 340 may be good there. I have to wait 4 minutes for the funded, you know, to hit this on the short side after that sell-off like that. All right, and then CODX is going higher. Okay, this is what I wanted. Wasn't sure if it would happen, but CODX, yeah, we're heading higher here. Right now, my average is like 70. Not good. I mean, 70 something, 5. Yeah, 76. I'm gonna hit it again like 95 and then $1.05. All right. Any UP, Paul, has just been going kind of sideways here. I mean, really, I'd like it to stay heavy under 6. I got a 620-ish stop on it. KITT, maybe this is the entry. I think I need it. Let me see. 8% of 340 is what? I think I need like 1 more minute here. This is a decent entry though. KITT against 340s. I'm not like massively convicted on this because it has a high short interest. I mean, I think it's a decent setup. Failed red to green, should have accumulated some longs. Should be heavy against that top right there. And the open price too. I'm gonna hit it here. KITT. Feels kind of heavy. I'm definitely setting a stop on this thing though, like, because this thing could just flush me out real quick. 336 stop. You got Perfect Fall. You got BKYI. Good. Yeah, she's been real good. I mean, that one's just like, it's been the one that looked so easy, and I didn't. I get in my head with these. It's like, this looks too good to be true. This looks way too good to be true, and yeah, it was, or was not, rather. She just worked great, and looks like she may continue to work great. Yeah, a little pop on Kit, like up towards 325-ish. I'll probably hit it just a little bit more shares, and then stop up towards 340. CODX. Okay, here's Kit. Let's see what she's gonna do here. Yeah, I'll hit her with just a few more shares. $336. I'd like her to stay heavy against that high I just put in, but she's getting a little rowdy here. 320. I'd like to see it hold up too here. She may climb all the way back up there, though. I mean, it has a decently high short interest. I'm not going to overstay my welcome here. I'll revisit it if this trade doesn't work for me. But yeah, against that high that I just put in, really. I could see this thing elevatoring down. Oh, close. Let's manifest it. So 320 is a decent entry. I got, like, god dang it, I started it a little too early. CODX back on down. Did that? Yeah, back on down a little bit. CODX. Kit, now you could even risk off of even that 320 that I just put in. So on a little tight trend line too here. A lot of orders are stacking on the ask, guys. A lot of orders are stacking on the ask. Candy from a baby. I'm going to take half off, re-smack it on a pop. Speaking of candy, Halloween, dude. All right, CODX, I like this one. I like to maybe size this one now against 86. I like that 87 down to 74 sell-off. That felt fairly heavy. It felt fairly heavy there. $320 held up really well on Kit. That could be the adjusted like risk guide on it, by the way. Man, dude, Kit is heavy, guys. Oh my god. That thing got slammed on that pop up towards 3. I mean, absolutely slammed on that pop. Wow. CODX is working out now. Yeah, everything's starting to work out. Huh, okay. Kit. Okay, Kit balled up there, but got heavily slammed on that last pop. Just monitoring the price action there. Kit, I'm gonna liquidate position and then look for another entry on it. She's still chopping around. She's still chopping around a little bit. 320 is decent though, but a little choppy. All right, CODX has my attention right now because I think she's finally starting to slow down a little bit here. CODX has got the bottom, the support that it's respecting at 72. Could risk the 86 high now. Size it against that. Again, my average is right here, 76 cents. Perfect fall. Good job on the BKYI. So now you're good and green. Good. Good. I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm not doing much better. Any UP working out though, so that's helping. I mean, nothing has been great so far. Any UP is looking good, Paula. We're at lows on the day. Starting to give it up. I may consider sizing it. I love these plays like this, Paula. It's just sometimes you can't go as heavy as you want to on them, if that makes sense. Just because of the spready thin nature. But they do, like, even 100 shares here can make $100 like easily on a day, letting these things fade. So they can be highly fruitful. You just sizing's just a little trickier on them. All right, CODX has my attention. BKYI gave an entry. Nobody alerted this entry. BKY 182. She popped up, gave a little bit of an entry there on Sloppies. All right, Kit still look at the this 1 minute chart on Kit. Man, she is heavy against 320. 320 is that area right now, guys. $320, definitely that area. She's giving it back again, $320. I don't mind it. I really don't. I think it's good risk. I think that's great risk right there for reward because we're up a lot. $1.76 to $2.90 and then $3.20 the risk. My only hesitancy is it's overcrowded. You know, this is where most of the rooms are. That's really my only hesitancy with it. BKYIUSOB. That's the one that's annoying me right now. NEUP lower. Good work. Lower there. BKYI going down to the 160 lows, testing that out. All right, CODX, I think I'm going to hit this one again and risk like just off the highs now. Yeah, I'm smacking CODX again right here. I'm going to reduce the. I'm gonna bring down my stop towards what's the high there? Like 86. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably a little too tight on this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll hit it again. I'm gonna risk the highs there. 86 cents on CODX. I sized it a little bit more, so if I stop on this, I'll probably be a little red on the day. All right, 86. NEUP is working out well. That's in the 550s now. Very happy with that. And then if CODX works, it'll be a decent day. There hasn't been like crazy action here. BKYI was a miss so far. A little annoyed there. Little annoyed with the BKYI. So now I'm looking for the CODX to stay heavy now against the high that it just put in. It may head up towards that $1.05 and then be heavy there, in which case I'd be really annoyed. If that, I don't know if I want to give it all that risk all the way back up there now that I'm getting a little sized. Maybe I'd revisit it. I think that's what I would do. Not keep scaling and scaling. It's about to stop me out up here, probably. I have an 86 stop on it. I'm not changing it. Come on, come on. Get heavy there. Stay heavy. Up from like 33 cents up here. Craziness, craziness. The $1.05 still good. Honestly, I probably just, this trade becomes invalidated, and takes me out, which is about to. Or not. Or not. Or not. Are we elevatoring down? Oh, please stay heavy here. Dude, come on, stay heavy. Oh my God, if I would have got stopped out right there, and then that happens. That's what sends me into tilt mode. It is buying up right here, though. It is buying up. Wow, that thing snapped to 79 cents, buying right back up. Interesting. Very interesting. NEUP in the 40s. Good work there, Paula. I'm kicking back with NEUP. Wow, this thing bought right back up here. Huh. Yeah. I'm amazed at this price action. It's right there. I'm about to get stopped out. 86. Yep, stopped out. All right, there she goes higher. I'm going to revisit it at 105. Now don't elevator down from there. You better not elevator down from there. Any UP in the 530s, heck yeah. All right, I'm up $2 on the day, guys. Thanks to NEUP, really. What y'all want from 7-Eleven? Man, I hate stopping out like that, but this is what keeps you in the game, guys. Like having your theory on a trade and then sticking to the risk. You got to stick to the risk. You just have to. So, all right, let's flip around, see what else is going on. I still will have a trade on CODX. I'm still going to trade that one. Towards the $1.05. Oh, I'm going to be so aggravated if that was the top right there. The conversation on hard stops versus mental stops is definitely a very interesting one. It's definitely a very interesting one. Like people are very opinionated on both sides, right? It's like whether they have them or whether they don't have them. Very opinionated. My thoughts are on for me, I have to have hard stops. For me, I have to have hard stops. I mean, that's just I know my trading. I have to have them. And honestly, I've gotten funded and I've gotten payouts and I'm doing really well on my funded account having a hard stop. So yeah, it's just for me. I like to work many. Well, the SUP V is very interesting. SUP V. I don't. Yeah, I like to work for those long time green team members. I mean, this is nothing new to you, but yeah, I just like to have multiple trades going on, and it takes the emotions out of it for me when I have hard stops on it. So I'm not, because otherwise, like CODX. I would take too large of a loss on this. If I didn't have a hard stop, maybe it works out, but the times that it doesn't, and, I just size them. And, additionally, the tickers that like KIT that could just shoot up to like $4 in a second, and we see that all the time. Those kill me. They wreck me. If I don't have a hard stop on them. Like those low float plays, they wreck you. Yeah, nice win on KIT. KIT has been a beauty against 320. Yeah, KIT's been a beauty against 320. Good work, Uzo. Okay. Here's what I'm seeing. BKYI against like the 190 still in place. 20 cents off of there. Perfect fall. I'm all liquidated. Got stopped on CODX at the top. But I'm up $2 right now. So it's a green Monday right now. CODX. Are you exact thing I was telling you guys as to why I don't like to size into them and bring the risk down off of those levels is what's happening right now. Oh my God, CODX. Jesus. BKY still looking heavy. NEUP's been a great hangover, still low 530s. DVLT, actually DVLT's not bad here. Just this one has been on my radar. I didn't go over it too much, but she just cracked a line here, and she's hangover. AI play, and yesterday was. Yeah, see, DVLT looks good. I think it looks good on a short here. I think I'm going to get involved with DVLT on that Kren track against the highs. DVLT, I'm involved. I think against like 370 is not bad. Like 370 here. All right. I'm involved DVLT 355 against 370. Hard stop is placed DVLT. Hangover, cracking its lower trend. Did a little liquidity move already, 380. We'll see how she pans out. 342 is going to be an interesting level. That's the previous close to be monitoring. Yeah, I stopped out 86 cents perfect fall on CODX. I like this play a lot, so I know. I mean, I could get a little over convicted with it. But yeah. I'm just going to watch for now. Only thing I'm involved with DVLT so far, I'm realized $1.40 on the day. It's better than a red Monday. Last Monday was the only day I was red last week. So we're manifesting a green day today. Even if we top tick something, we're going to get a green day today. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, perfect fall sounds good. Sounds good. Well, the thing is, you take the edge, and this is what's been made evidence with my account thus far. You take the edge, and yeah, you're going to get unlucky, top ticks and unlucky with this and that here and there. You're going to miss some, like KITT. Oh my God, KITT. KITT, I was trying to have a moment. Oh my God. Against 320 was so good, and I didn't take it. Why? Well, I did take it, but I literally liquidated these things at $3. Idiot. Guys, do as I say, not as I do. DVLT put in a nice sell-off right there. I'm getting annoyed right now. Oh, and CODX is looking beautiful too. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. DVLT, good. Good. DVLT on this previous close line Crack it. Crack it. Crack it. 340s. Three 340s DVLT. I'll take DVLT. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I wrote that thing down towards that previous close, which may hold up. You could do leftovers DVLT right here, but it's right on the previous close, 342. Man, she could pay out DVLT. But I'm gonna take it off and then revisit it, maybe for another smack against that previous close. Good. All right, that was just a decent smack right there. Decent smack. So got some green going on the day. DVLT lower. Yep. DVLT lower in the 330s. Good. We got that smack going for us. So that one worked out as it should have. Yeah, she actually looks really good for like an all-day fade. Oh, probably should have held that one on. 320. Look at this 320. 320 right here is probably going to be like a decent support area. It's where I see a lot of lower wicks on it. But if you zoom way out, like on the yearly, yesterday was a massive green day for this thing, like 230s up to 340. Now she's at 335. Anybody catching that? Mid 330s. There we go. This is a decent trade if you're still with it. This is a decent trade. Good work. All right, now let me flip around. While that had a trend line crack, guys. We caught that really well. Let me flip around and make sure I'm not tilted by anything else going on. Okay. All right. I mean, DVLT, clearly I should have kept that on, but my morning has tilted me, so I took that off a little early. Dude, like, Kevin, what are you doing? Look how beautiful this is, guys. 290, like this kit. We literally called this perfect, guys. I know some of you called it. This pretty much failed red to green move attempt. That was our risk guide, and this thing we could have sized. I mean, that was excellent. Failed red to green move attempt into this descending triangle. Into this descending triangle and into a snap from there. And she's been, dude, that thing's been money. Money, money, money. These are the ones really I need to size and scale. Man, that thing's been money. CODX climbed back up, didn't ever get 10 cents out of it. Where are you at with it? Man, I'm tempted to hit CODX again. I think we could crack elevator down under this 72, start heading to the low 60s and lower. Man, dude, CODX, yeah, she's a beaut. I mean, she's the one I like the most, but I was trying to distract myself from it because I didn't want to get too tunneled in on it. But yeah, I mean, I have an absolute top tick on this thing. I have an absolute top tick on this thing. Idiot. Yeah, she looks heavy right here. Coming back down to this 72 support line. DVLT may be given an entry here. To re-involve yourself with it. Yeah, I think it stays heavy here, DVLT. Yeah, CODX looking good. Looking good there. It's pretty much, the volume's kind of teetering out. It's on this 72 cents. It probably cracks that and heads lower. That's going to be hard for me to wash out of my mouth today. BKYI, this one's bear flaggish. Look at this. Look at what's going on here, guys, with BKYI. That's tempting here. Even tight. Even tight on this BKYI against like 180. Not too bad. $190's good risk. Looking left to predict right. We got like 135 as support. Oh shit. It's about to hit it right there, 170 BKY. Okay, just I'll give BKYI a chance right here. I'm gonna hit it right here against like 180. 180 on BKYI. I'm gonna give it a chance. Yeah, VWAP mid. Yeah, it's like I got 175 VWAP. I want to give it a little bit over VWAP. CODX looking good for you. Perfect fall. Yeah, I'm gonna set the stop 180. CODX pains me. Absolutely pains me. It's about to snap. It's about to snap 70. Good work there. DVLT given an entry, another entry, DVLT. Right on this previous close, I think like 355 is decent risk there. It's got the open and VWAP, a lot on it, DVLT. I may smack it again here. I'm going to hit DVLT again against 355. I'm not going full size on these. 355 was my original average on it. I think we got the open on DVLT. We got a lot of that consolidation from earlier. Got the previous close. We got a few different levels. VWAP 353. I'll give it a chance. Stops 355 DVLT, and then BKYI. I got a 180 stop, 167 average. Oh, are we about to crack BKYI? It's getting close, guys, on this bear flag trend. It is close on that trend right there. Come on, baby. Crack on down. DVLT getting like a straight up move right now. DZZ. Is it just too thin, probably? Volume is microscopic. It's heating up a little. I mean, this is getting some kind of chat room pump on it. Gold double short exchange traded note. Look at the yearly on this. $1 up to 860s. Definitely unusual volume here. That's one of them risque trades. What'd you think, Yaniv? DVLT against 355s monitoring it. BKYI kind of cracking this lower trend. Kind of cracking that lower trend. I like that. Let's go, BKYI. Come on. Come to Daddy. Daddy's waiting for you. Daddy's home. You guys don't want to hear me sing. All right, BKYI. Let's get under 150 now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do the fuck. 150. Let's get under 150. Excelente. I'm going to take half off and adjust the stop, BKYI. And then DVLT is not really cooperating. I mean, that thing's going straight up. Like, no selling pressure here. Yeah, I mean, 355 is my stop. She's just popping right back up to that. QCML for the ride down, Uzo. Give me a second, I'll take a look. DVLT about to stop me out. Yeah, like the AI plays a little bit more sketch. You know, their movement's a little sketchier. It's all good. Happens. Yeah, DVLT, I'm out of it. Pretty much that ended up being a scratch trade because I took my 10 cents and gave it right back. So right now I'm just in a BKYI leftovers, 167 average. QCML. Yeah, stop. Oh my God, QMCL. What's going on here? Granite shares, it's a ETF, electronically traded fund. Good discipline, perfect fall. Yeah, QCML straight up. I like CODX big picture play. I mean, that's the one that I'm still like, I like an entry on it, but not forcing it. BKYI, maybe I could even size that one against, 165-ish now. She just feels like she's going to be heavy, but who knows? Today's been I mean, today has definitely not been the easiest. Kit was so good. I mean, today would have been a whole lot easier had I taken Kit and stuck with it. All right, I'm going to take BKY off and look to re-hit it. DZZ halting down now. Or halted up again. Okay, yeah, volume's heated up there. DZZ up 150,000, another 150,000 on that minute. Yeah, that's what you call one of them risky trades right there. Let me look left. It's like a gold ticker, gold. I'm trying to look it up here. Gold double short ETN. It's like an ETF. Very interesting movement there. Yeah, leveraged ETFs, you feel a little less edge on those, Byron. Yeah, I feel a little less edge too on that. DVLT, good stop there. I mean, that thing's just straight back up. Be rigid with the rules, guys. Flexible with the profit side. Kit is going to annoy me all day. Look how good this setup was. KITT. That thing was a thing of beauty. I mean, it scared me, being that it was kind of the play of the day, once I was involving myself with it. It was like the play of the day. BKYI still looking real heavy. BKYI looks really heavy. CODX. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take CODX one last time here. I'm going to hit it at 78 cents. I'm going to try it again. This is my last try on CODX. Okay? I'm not really green too much on the day right now. So if this doesn't work, it'll probably put me break even. I'm setting like a quarter of Q right now. I'm not doing too hot. Stopping out well, though. Outside of that top tick hurt me on CODX because I was... CODX, that top tick did hurt. But I have a 79-cent average there right now. I'm going to kick back with that. And then... Oh my god, DVLT. What the hell? Yeah, good stop there on DVLT. What pattern do you guys call that? DZZ still halted up. I'm probably not trading that, but there's volume there, opportunity, DZZ. QCML's testing highs right now, testing high day. Oh, Kit. Kitty. The good old kitty and the teens. Painful. That shit's painful when you don't take it. Well, I'll show you guys my chart. I mean, I'll be completely transparent about that. Here. I'll show you guys my chart on that. She ain't good. She ain't good. Oh my God, idiot. CODX. I got a starter on that against the $1 I'm going with the same initial game plan on this one. And which one were we? Kit. Yeah. Oh my God. Kit, don't do this at home, kids. Absolute idiot. The 10-cent thing F's me up, dude. Like, I'm so in my head with that sometimes. Like I take half off. I take half off, and then I'm like, okay, it's right at my 10-cent line. I gotta, if I want to realize this profit, I mean, I can't let this thing go against me. So that does mess me up. I need to do what Fades does and like just re-hit them. Yeah, CODX is looking good. I may hit this one again here. You see this top tick, perfect fall. I mean that I was feeling very tilted on that, so I'm glad I've been a little bit more patient with it. But this one is kind of the one I was feeling most confident with today. I just sizing and scaling. There's a lot to it, guys. It's not just seeing them. You gotta size them, risk manage appropriately. And of course, she may still not work out. That's just what it is today. I'm giving this one room though. I mean, I might just set the stop on it right now because I do want to hit it again. But I want to hit it more where that green arrow is, not where this red one is. But just so I don't have to stare at this thing if she starts shooting up, I'm gonna set a stop on it. Yeah, all right. Stop set. Yeah, you stopped out a little too early on CODX. Yeah, I mean, well, when you're in it from as long as you were, you probably start feeling a little, certain kind of way, like, okay, this thing's starting to curl around, reclaiming. I don't necessarily want to be involved with it, anymore when you're sitting in them for a while. But I try to size like small enough where I don't really care, like let it bounce up, to $1.90, $2. It's not, or not $2, a dollar. Let it bounce up towards 90 cents, a dollar. It's not going to bother me too much. Just giving it wiggle room because you see it needs the wiggle room, like 88 down to 70, back up to 80. BKYI still looks heavy against this kind of bear flag. We took that. That was good. Took that bear flag 165 line. All the tons of volume came in for that sell off, so that ended up working out well. We've seen everything in here really well, traders. We're doing good. It's just a matter of like executing well on it. It's almost never a problem for me to like see these things. I see them real well. My problem is like I did earlier, sizing, top taking, and then scaling, like tunneling in on one setup. Yeah, it's like those are the things. It's like you gotta just trade them. You gotta execute well after seeing them all, then letting them work, letting the winners run. These are the differentiating factors with trading well. DZZ halted up again. What chat room is in on this, Yaniv? What, you in a chat room over there? What chat room is pumping this on up? Yeah, DZZ just another halt up. I mean, certainly there's something here, but this is what I just pull the popcorn out on. I got my funded going. I'm working it. I'm not gonna be trading this stuff on the funded. You just saw it on the scans, yeah. It's probably the Warriors are on this, or you see it just slow, like with no volume at all, hardly, just bouncing off VWAP a little bit, and then out of nowhere, just choom, straight up. That AST finally giving it up. 165 she hit. The Bitcoin Treasury Strategy ticker that's trying to like resuscitate itself. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I feel that, Yaniv. I definitely get that for sure. It's tempting. I would have to. Yeah, it's tempting. Yeah, yeah, real small size. Up here, just out of this third halt. We have to wait a minute with TTP though. I believe out of the halt. I always get kind of confused. By that, if it's liquidating your position or starting one. Like I always forget. Can't remember. You can't like fully liquidate. I think you might can start it out of the halt. You just can't fully liquidate. I don't know. Pretty sure it's both. Okay. You can't start or fully liquidate like for a minute. Just to protect. I mean, if we had a prop firm, we'd probably have a very similar rule, right? You don't want people trading seconds after a halt opens up. That's risque. That is risque. If we know what we're doing, though, like Yaniv knows what he's doing. Smaller size. I don't think you can add. You can add if you're. See, that's. You can. I don't think you can fully liquidate Uzo. Just within the minute, you take off like a piece, and then wait the full minute. This CODX thing is the only thing I'm working right now. Then now she's starting to stair step off of this bottom trend line. This thing's ridiculous. It's the only thing I'm involved with right now. I'm curious where this DZZ is going to go, though. Thank you, Perfect Fault. Are you trying to reverse psychologize this? I hope that's the analysis, because we don't use the word long in here. Hell no. Nothing ever looks like a good long. No, that's not part of our vocabulary in here. All right, DZZ. Let's see where she's going to open up. We halted 10:36, so 10-minute halt within a minute. We'll see where DZZ goes. And honestly, I like this CODX. I may size it depending on what she's about to do, but it's probably my last trade on that one. kind of a poor execution day on my part. I think I could have been Q if I would have let Kit run. If I would have let Kit bleed out, and then if CODX hadn't top ticked it, probably would have been fine today. But it's good. I'm green. It's whatever. We'll move on to tomorrow. We'll see where DZZ is going. In a second now. In a second. Again, I'm not trading this. I've been a part of other rooms that like alert these things for people to buy and sell out of the halts, and I've seen people lose everything. So that ain't what I'm about. Oh my god. Yaniv, were you even able to get an entry on this thing? She opened up and literally skipped down to 9 immediately. I didn't even see how to get involved with it if you were trying to. BKYI kind of curling, yeah. Yeah, she's turned into a little creepy crawler. QCML double topped up there, Uzo. Double topped at 30.50. She's been pulling back. DVLT, that was a wild move right there. That was a little squeeze. My stop was 355. This is why I put hard stops in. Hard stops work for me. They do. I know that's a very interesting conversation, but yeah, they work for me. Yeah, it was way too quick. So right now I'm just in this CODX up from 35 to 80 cents right now. That's it. I don't think I'm going to take anything else. BKYI, it still kind of looks like another bear flag's kind of forming here. The stop, if I was involved on this, would be like this upper line, 168-ish. AST looks pretty good, but it's slow. AST looks good against 165. SCNX been selling off again today. Yeah, it should. I mean, that thing, as fast as it shot down, as fast as it can shoot back up. So D's Nuts is trying to hold 420 now. 420 was our line in pre-market, our pre-market analysis here. 420, that line. Wow, she's actually holding that really well right now. Is this the next meme play they're going to get trying to pump this on up? Yeah, because that was the resistance line. Maybe it's the look. Might be a good entry here, really. 420 was the tough resistance. It's sitting right on that. If it tries to hold, which it is right now, it could see a next leg on up. It's a very slow play, but against the highs on a short for a crack under 420 is just the main level there. Just be mindful of that. Let's see. Something else is moving right now. RPGL. Just a little pop. It's kind of slow out there, guys. I mean, BKYI trickling lower. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what are you guys trading? We'll take a quick poll real quick. I'm barely green on the day. I mean, there was a kit could have, that one should have worked it out. The descending triangle is great there. There's been a decent, couple plays, but let's take a quick poll. We'll see how you guys are doing. Anybody like massively green on the day? It hasn't really felt like that kind of day, but. All right. Oh, CODX, Byron's curse. Byron's curse off that trend right there. Yeah. Are you green? Yay or nay? Or no English? Let us know. Wonder Boy, green on BKYI. Yeah. Yep. Good work. Would you ride in pre-market or the short at the open? Yeah, BKY, good work there. CODX. I still like it on the short side. Pre-market, you wrote it on up. Good work. Good work. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and put your vote in. Yay or nay? Are you green on the day? CODX, dude, like the chart looks so good. Look at the wiki nature of this ticker. That's why, like, I can't really give up on this thing. I'm gonna just give it a little bit of time. Wiki. And again, that was like the same analysis we did on, yeah, here's the liquidity zone up towards 105, which she's trying to pop up towards right now. 92 cents she just hit. 95 cents she just hit. Okay. She heading for that dollar? Is she heading for that dollar? That dollar holla. All right. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a love tap right there. So I may end up red on the day now. Slightly red. I mean, it's not no English. All right, 6 votes. Most everybody's green. Good work. Good work on the day. Nobody voted red. I might be on the red side if CODX hits stays over $1 at least. I have an 83-cent average right now on it. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna work this one and just I'm gonna give it a little bit of room. I may be slightly red on the day, but she was curling up there. Yeah, she definitely looked like. And when it's this close to the dollar, just FYI, when it's this close to the dollar, like it will likely try to get up there, and pop through $1. So CODX is right up here at $1. Past chart history suggests that $1.05 is the main risk guide here. Look at this, $1.05, a lot of a ceiling up here, 105. $1.05, a big ceiling. So I have to give it to that level. I'm sizing to it on this trade. That's my analysis with it. Likely it gets over that $1 if it's this close. So just bear that in mind. I'm short on it though. Short on it for a little bleed after hitting that ceiling. What'd you do on Rect? Oh, it was the trade you took the wrong ticker. Took the wrong trade on it. Rectum. Yeah, that was a tough one. All right, I mean this could be a nice trade here. I'm excited about this one. This is definitely what I like to look for. But I'm not going to give it much room over $1.05. This will be a decent loser if this thing breaks up over $1.05. I'd probably give it to like 110. CODX. But yeah, I'm not giving it. I'm not going like max loss on the day kind of thing. It'll be a decent loser though. Uzo. Thankful you're not alone in these mistakes. I think probably the biggest mistake I've made with TTP was like one of the first evals. I, fat fingered like 10,000 shares instead of 1,000. And after that, I turned on the confirmation window. I was like, anything over 1,000 shares, please confirm. Like, send out an alert so I know. CODX could prepare us for a nice hangover tomorrow too, if she's gonna hold throughout the day. Nice, getting close on the 100K. Good. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome having that thing going. It's gonna be awesome. Working like I was thinking the same thing. Working like a queue of like 400 or 500 a day versus 100-ish. That would be really nice. I've just been on this funded now for a month, and I'm like, I'm making, every day is money in the pocket versus doing another eval, so it's hard to like go back to getting in the grind of that. Paul, I did a few. Yeah, I did a few. My problem was I didn't assess risk appropriately. Like right when I thought, oh my god, now I got 25K to trade with. I'm just gonna whack-a-mole these things into oblivion. And that, on the flex, that didn't work out very well. And especially, so Paula, I did that like at the worst time imaginable too, because it was in the summer when like there were crazy short squeezes. So yeah, I went to the max, and my funded interview, Paula's coming out here this week. They told me, I don't know what day, but the max has been great for me. Like even if I mess up, I only mess up $250, and that's been working out really well for me. On the max, the flex, I could, all of us are going to make mistakes from time to time, right? But my mistakes were capped at 250, and so the equity curve was looking real good because 90% of the time I'm doing, I do well, but every we have a lapse of judgment from time to time, or you get involved in something and it just squeezes straight up. Like there were a couple plays I got involved with, and before I could even set the stop, I'm like, the thing just takes off or something to that effect. So yeah, the max has been working really well for me, and as far as that goes, I've already taken a payout. I'm up another $500. I can take another payout. Yeah, I'm just looking to scale this and pay myself, maybe a couple G's a month or so on this. But I want to get the bigger account, obviously. The 100K like Perfect Fall's doing to have like a $400 quota-ish, you know? All right, here's CODX. Let's go. Let's go. Let's head on down. It's right near my average. I have an 83 average right now. I think everybody needs probably Paula. Like, everybody probably needs an eval or two just to get their degeneracy out. That's how it was for me. Like, I was trading a very small account for like months, and I was so eager to smack the hell out of some of these plays on a 25K account. So my full degeneracy came out. But I'm honed in. I'm honed in right now on this max. And especially now that this is like money for the family, you know, I'm very dialed in. I'm not going to blow this thing up. I'm very dialed in. On risk management, that is. And I know the edge. I know the edge real well. You saw that this morning. Just a matter of like it's like the execution on it, like letting them run. Perfect Fall did 3 evals before I got the first funded. Then I've done 4. Yeah, 4 more, and gotten 2 of these funded. Yeah, Perfect Fall's done real well. His like overall charts looked real well. He's got 3 funded. That's the way to go, Paula. Like have multiple funded, so you're not so. Like right now, I just have a 25K funded, but I wanna get another one funded. It's just you know, like I just said, it's difficult for me too because I'm like I'm making money, you know, daily, weekly. You know, I might have a red day, but weekly, you know, the overall chart looks good. I'm making money, and so to go from that to spending another few weeks, because I'm not a home run trader. If I do a 100K eval, it's gonna probably take me a month to get that thing. Probably it could be like 3 weeks. But it's going to take me a little bit of time to get that thing funded, in which case it would be worth it, but I just have to prep my mind for it. Yep, CODX looking pretty good right now. I'm just kicking back with that, cracking under its trend. 95 didn't quite get to that dollar. And being patient on this 100K. Yeah, that's the right approach. Yeah, you know. And you're good. You'll get it funded. I believe in you. Oh, don't feel bad for blowing up evals. It's like that's fun. That's all good. Everybody's gonna blow them up. Like and learn from it. You know. Oh, trust me, you have nothing to feel guilty of in here. This is we're all about talking about this kind of stuff. Blowing up account, like even small accounts. We've all been blowing up small accounts or blowing like I've been doing this for a long time. I've pretty much done it all. There ain't much I haven't done in here. BKYI has still been pretty heavy against that one, the 160s. CODX, if it like this is ridiculous. I don't want CODX to reclaim the like mid 90s. I really like that to me. It got extended off of this trend. You see, it kind of did another descending triangle down from 95 to 90, cracked under that. I honestly think I may size this here against like 92.3. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I mean, she's still been kind of the leading play of the day, but after that snap, I really would like this thing heavy under even 92. Like, I might hit it again and just risk 92. You didn't hit any EUP. Yeah, and any EUP's in the 515s now. I took it off 530s. Yeah, that was a good hangover, Paula. That was a great eye. It was a great eye. Even if it hadn't worked, it was still a great eye. I mean, you saw that, like you're seeing it. That's what's important. And they don't always work, but they do a lot of the time. Just always have your stop in place. Anything else going on, guys? I mean, God, dude, this QCML Uzo you pointed out has been on a slip and slide. DZZ, I mean, might be an entry now. DZZ against the highs here, or even like the mid high, like 1050 or so. DZZ might be decent. Yeah, DZZ, like reclaiming 11 is going to be a difficult task for this thing. So, yeah, I mean, it could be worth it going small against like 10. But guys, like I'm just in CODX. I think that's going to be my last trade on the day. The QCML was pretty good. CODX still like heavy, maybe cracking this line again. I'd like to see CODX back down towards like VWAP or lower. I think we could get there. My average is right here at 83 cents. So I mean, I don't have the best average on it, but I'll probably set a stop at 90. Oh man, I'm going to end up top taking this damn thing again. I don't really want it to reclaim 92.3. That was the biggest volume stick on the day right there. Over 10 million shares at 95. So I'm going to put my stop there. Oftentimes, like the peak in volume right there is going to be the high a day as it takes out stops and whatnot. Probably going to place it just right up there towards the 95 and just go about the day. I mean, if it takes me out up there, I'm going to end up being red on the day. I may smack it again right here, really. Yeah, I'm smacking it again. And stop's going to be right up here. I mean, 95-ish. The Foxfire. I recognize the picture. Have we, are we changing identities? The Foxfire 4. Good morning. Is that Mr. Barron in the building? Barron, we've missed you in here. What's been going on? All right. CODX. Yeah, 95. Man, this thing's strong, dude. Might just have to let her go. I'm trying so hard, but it ain't working out. Different handle. Gotcha. Yeah, we've missed you in here. What's been the plan? What you been doing? How's you Are you back to trading? I got a 93 stop on it, but I'm not in love. I mean, I may get hit on that. Yeah, so 93 stop, CODX. If it takes me out, whatever. I'm done on the day. I'm a little red. If it fades from here, it'd be good. Be decent. A little realized green right now, but not too much. Been one of those days, Baron. It's been one of those days. Just like there were a couple plays that worked out well, didn't execute well. Kit was really good. A couple decent setups, but yeah, nothing crazy today. Okay, decent snap right there, CODX, but I want to see it hold down. I don't want to see this thing keep buying back up. And it, yeah, we want to see it just stay heavy here. Still on this trend that it just needs to snap under and start giving it up. Man, this is annoying. She just keeps buying up, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to. I may take it off early. Turn into an absolute chop fest. But I mean, I did call for the dollar. I mean, I thought it was going to get up towards a dollar when it was at 95, but then it cracked down to 80. Now trying to like curl back up. Baron, you call it Kit. Good. Kit wrecked. Yeah, small green. Been trying to average since my count. Yeah. Are you back over at Ocean or CMEG or Trade the Pool? Where are you at? Good work. Join the Discord when you get a chance. Like Perfect Fall started that. It's free in the description. We throw out alerts here and there and just talk trading and rehab and everything. Yeah, anybody in here who wants to join, that's free. Download the app on your phone, and it's where we hang out when we're not live streaming. NEUP has just been golden, Paula. It's been golden. It's in the low fives now. Yeah, that was it. That was the good setup. Good eye there. CODX right on its trend. See if it bounces up here or stays heavy. Still at Ocean. Gotcha. Going long on some plays and utilizing the buying power. You sound like one of those warrior traders. Full leverage, buying power, go long. You have transformed into the Foxfire. Come on, dude, give it up. Crack and stop buying up, man. It's been annoying. Let's get that elevator down. Could actually have a decent green day if this works out. A clingy X. Oh man, so true. You can't move on. She just won't let you. She won't let you. She looks too good, and then she starts looking really bad. You're like, oh, that's why I broke up with you. And then she starts looking good again. Yeah. Yeah, I think C Pro is in the near future. Honestly, I think for a lot of us here, because there's no overhead. They got rid of their software fee. There's literally like no overhead there anymore. You got $30 a month for their market data, but they took off the $85 or $80 software fee. So, I mean, there's like no overhead there anymore. And so that's going to really help for the small accounts. I mean, my plan stays the same. I do want to, when I get a payout here and send some of that money over there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I've made about 700-ish so far. Taken 200. I'm up 500. Probably going to send like another 1,000 over there to C Pro with less overhead. It just makes sense. I'm not going to feel like my back's against the wall as much when with $1,000 account, where it's like nearly 10% of that goes out every month. All right, Codex, CODX starting to look all right. My average is 84, which is not great. I'm going to keep reducing the risk, I think, here, though. Keep reducing the risk a little bit. But the wifey's off, guys. I'm about to head out and spend some time with her. It's going to be my last trade on the day. Oh, GSIT. Yeah, she's an X, that GSIT. Yeah, wow. Okay. This is a surprising move here today. GSIT was actually a good hangover not long ago. She offered out at like $10. That was one of my bigger trades on this account. I kind of went heavier on this. She offered out, I think, on Thursday at $10. So look at this risk guide here, 1350. I like any short here really against that 1350s. If it pops right up there, should be some decent resistance. Yeah, perfect fall. Just to have, like, get the full 100% instead of 70%, of course, without having to go offshore. Yep, that makes sense. It's hard not to leverage this option. Granted, you get only 70%, but still, if you can use someone else's $100,000 to trade with, it's quite hard not to take them up on that offer. And with this max that I got funded, like it allows for home runs. Like there's no rule there. Like this one guy made $80,000, like I've said, in one trade and got paid out on that. It's crazy. I mean, you guys know me. I'm never gonna be swinging crazy like that. But yeah, Uzo, right, exactly. So you're losing 30%, you're giving 30% to trade the pool, but I mean, it's very nice to not have to locate. I love that feature. But then you keep the full 100% and you do pay for locate. So yeah, it probably does even out in a sense. You're right. Yeah, GSIT will go on the watch list for sure. We got a little triangle forming on CODX. I may be done with this play. I'm going to bring the risk down pretty dramatically and revisit it tomorrow. I think that's what I'm going to do. She's turning into Chop City. Let me see. 84 average. Yeah, bouncing up right here. I'll give her to 91 cents, which is right here. I mean, it's like right there. So it's either going to be like not like a half Q day or break even. I mean, it's not going to be much at all today. It's all good, guys. We'll move on to tomorrow. Email me, averittdaytrading@gmail.com if you have any questions. Join the Discord, by the way. Discord's free below. The morning's been quite annoying, but it's all good. I think this will set up decently tomorrow, so I'm involved if she works out today. If not, revisit tomorrow. Outside of that, guys, yeah, take care. Embrace the risk, guys. Per usual, just make sure you got the risk on, because today, is not the day to overtrade. Clearly, I mean, it's really not. I think these days really separate the pros from the amateurs. Knowing when to trade, when to size, when to not. Those are very important metrics. All right, traders. We'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the morning.